Can I get back to you?
You know, it's too early for me to be waking up, not doing anything. I don't understand why I'm up so early. I've been up for like the last 2 hours. This is ridiculous. Whatever. Hey, what's up, Mini Nation? It's your Boom Nation, and I thought I'd be a little bit productive and record my Week 3 team prep since me and him are talking about potentially battling today. The day I'm actually recording this. I'm not saying which day, but I'm telling you I'm recording it. But, you're gonna see a little bit of similarities between this week and last week's team, not because of the fact that I just thought, oh, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's not the reason why. Sorry, I'm trying to load up the dock as I'm sitting here talking to you guys. That's nowhere near the reason why. More so, this team really works against his. There's a little bit of change in it. We are 2-0 +5. Currently, I think we're leading our division. I could be wrong. The spreadsheet isn't completely updated yet. Only a couple teams have finished theirs. But right now, it looks like I'm making playoffs. But you know, there are like 12 weeks, and we're only at week 2. We only completed week 2. You know what? I'm okay, but you know what? We have a decent schedule. I feel like I've really a lot of confidence in this. But this week, we are going up against the Arizona Diamond Storms, who are winless right now. May I throw that in there? They are winless. He actually has a very scary team. We're gonna see how well he applies that team, but he has a very scary team. Let me just take a moment to recognize that we have to play Volcanion 2 weeks in a row because the Providence Broussarians and the Arizona Diamond Storms indeed trade Volcanion for Manaphy. So we played Volcanion last. I'm cool as long as I don't have to play Manaphy. Honestly, we can handle Volcanion. Obviously, we obviously can handle Volcanion. So the team that we are going up against this week involves Volcanion, Mega Manectric, Nidoqueen, Celebi, Darmanitan, Togetic, Latios, Terrakion, Mismagius, Liepard, and Armaldo. Now this team I put together, oh my gosh, it was so stressful trying to build this team. You guys have absolutely no idea because I was like, should I scarf something? Do I need to invest a lot in defense? That Darmanitan is literally the scariest mon on his team because Mega Manectric, it gets bodied by Herbasaur. Herbasaur straight up bodies this thing. Gastrodon straight up walls that thing unless he uses him powered grass. We straight up wall Mega Manectric. Even with HP Ice, he has flamethrower. We literally eat flamethrowers for days. Even with no special defense investment, I literally have calculated it takes like 25% with this spread, which I'm actually going to, because the HP investment makes it that much bulkier. The only reason we're max defense is actually for one reason. Darmanitan, a Jolly Banded Flare Blitz does max 88 or 90% or something like that. It's high, but we can live 1. Even with rocks up, we can live 1. So actually, take that back. We got to make sure rocks are not there. Rocks are so important not to have. So I got to pay attention to the Nidoqueen. That's really his only rock setter. I think that and Armaldo and Terrakion. I don't know. Let's see. Stealth rocks. Oh, Celebi gets rocks. Ooh, okay. So Armaldo, Celebi, Nidoqueen, and Terrakion. Those mons I got to worry about with rocks. I didn't really. I'm bringing rocks because of Darmanitan. That Darmanitan really scares the living crap out of me. But if we could play around it. But look, so this is the plan for Mega Venusaur, really. It's for the Darmanitan, but it is also there to wall other mons. Which is why I'm actually considering running Synthesis instead of Leech Seed. Or Synthesis over Protect. Because we need as much HP as we can. That's a tough one because we need as much HP. Nope, I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it how it is. The spread is perfect. I calced everything. We did everything. Me and Tyler sat here for like an hour team building. Again, Team building for the UPC has been so hard because these teams are so good. They're so well rounded. We added a lot of new mons to our team, so he's probably expecting us to bring the Nidoking or the Magneton or Skuntank for defog or something. But we're not. We're actually literally bringing the same exact team because it matches up so well. And the fact that Manaphy over Mega Manectric is going to be... the Mega Manectric I know is coming, and so is the Nidoqueen. I know those two mons are for sure coming because of my Zeus 2.0. He needs them for Zeus 2.0. That's the only mon on... those are the only two on his team that really can wall it. Zeus 2.0, you're going to see in a minute why he's here. But Herbisaur's here. I want to live a Flare Blitz, put it to sleep, switch out, and then like switch out to Leatherhead. Hopefully rocks are up already and roar. I literally, like, this is the plan right now. This is Leech Seed, Sleep Powder, Sludge Bomb, Protect, 252, max HP, max defense, bold nature with 4 in special attack because that Sludge Bomb does a number to mons such as the Togetic and the Celebi. So either way it does a grip ton of damage. Next we have Leatherhead, our Crocodile with Leftovers, Intimidate. Running Intimidate again for the Darmanitan because if we can get Leatherhead back in and roar it out with rocks up, Darmanitan eventually will become useless. It'll eventually become useless. Because if I have it so that he does not switch it in on the rocks, he's going to have to he's going to have to keep switching it in, and he's going to end up having to defog away, which would end up having him to get rid of his own hazards, which would be great if I can just get him to get rid of his own hazards in the process, because his spinners are Maldo, and his spinners are Maldo, which also takes 25% from rocks. So that's a good sign to know. That's a good thing to know. Also, his other defoggers are Latios and Togetic, but his only spinner is Armaldo. So we got to keep that in mind. His only spinners are Armaldo, so if he brings Armaldo, that's what it's there for, to rapid spin, not defog. And we can easily handle Armaldo. Armaldo, easy to handle. It can't take a Scald from Peach or Tien right now, so that's always plus. But we rockin' Knockoff and Earthquake. Roar over Pursuit this week. There's nothing really I need to Pursuit trap in. Maybe the Celebi, but Celebi would be the only mon. Maybe Latios, but that literally can rock. Both of those mons can rock my world, and I'd rather hit a Knockoff anyway on those mons, kill them off because they'll probably die. All right, so we're rocking out. So yeah, but roaring out, Stealth Rocks, Darmanitan, we prepped so hard for this Darmanitan, and the Mega Manectric is going to be hard to handle as well. The Nidoqueen, it can be easy to handle, but can be hard to handle at the same time. It's so bulky and hits so hard, and that sheer force ability really scares me. But we're rocking out with 252 HP, 180 in defense, Impish Nature, 76 in special defense. This is enough to live a couple hits from the Mega Manectric. Non-stab hits, and then stab hits can't touch us, so that's always great. I'm pretty sure we can live a Hidden Power Grass. I could be wrong though. This mon, however, cannot take a Hidden Power Grass, as we have Peach here, leftover Storm Drain, Recover, Earth Power, Scald, Ice Beam, Storm Drain here, Volcanion. When we want to take a Steam Eruption, this is the mon we go into. If he's up AV, he's gonna have to rock Hidden Power Grass to rock our world, but I'm pretty sure we don't outspeed. I take that back. We do not outspeed, but we can't take a Hidden Power Grass unless I was rocking like Rindo Berry, which Earth Power would end up rocking its world. But really, it's there for switching. And then Hidden Power Grass, okay, I can go out into Herbisaur. You know, if that's not the option, I can go in and just do it. That's not an option, okay, I can go into Zeus 2.0. I have options. Hidden Power Grass is gonna hurt, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna be rocking AV, Hidden Power Grass, Steam Eruption, Flamethrower, or Fire Blast, and like insert fourth move here. I'll have to look into it, but I'm really sure that Hidden Power Grass is coming on his Volcanion, so this Tien is here to try to counter it, and I think I'm gonna strap a Rindo Berry on it. I think the Rindo Berry will come through in the clutch, because we can Storm Drain, eat up a Water type move, bop it back with an Earth Power, which will hurt. We're rocking that Bold Nature though, with 252 in HP, 252 in defense, and 4 in special attack. I'm telling you that Darmanitan, that's a reason. So then, when I was looking at Darmanitan, me and Phantombass, Tyler, we were sitting down and I was looking at Darmanitan, and this is another check to the Darmanitan that we could possibly run. And it's a smart idea when we really think about it, because he can't Oko me with a Flare Blitz. He can Oko me with an Earthquake, but he can't Oko me with a Flare Blitz. And we put enough speed into the Victini to speed creep a Scarfed Darmanitan, because we were Scarfed ourselves. So, he maxed out at 161. We're going to go 162, make sure there's no speed tie. 252 attack, 220 in speed, Jolly Nature, 36 in defense. A Bolt Strike does like 80% to it, and after rocks it's dead, so that's good. A V-Create does like 50% to it, which is crazy, man, for resisted. So after 2 sets of rocks, it's dead. We have the options, but after that, we're not gonna outspeed it, especially with rock, with a Scarf. So that's something we gotta keep in mind. And everyone, if he happens to run Banded, literally, I think he's gonna run Adamant Scarf with Leech Seed, Sleep Powder, Sludge Bomb, and Protect on my Venusaur. We have the ability to eat up a hit and honestly take like 60%, 70%, eat up a hit, and then put it to sleep, Leech Seed it, switch out, Intimidate it, and keep going with it. But yeah, so I could play around this as well as I can. I could even go into Victini, hit it with a Bolt Strike, and it's dead. Especially if it's a Scarf Jolly, because we could eat up hit, or Scarf Adamant, because we could eat up hits. Because a Jolly ban hurts, an Adamant ban hurts. The 90% was Adamant ban, but I know he's not going to run an Adamant ban. No one really does that. Crocodile will end up outspeeding it and killing it. Or, I'm sorry. Yeah, Crocodile outspeed. Well, I'm not speed invested, so never mind. It's not going to. But that'll help my other mons. Especially, I was really considering scarfing this next mon. I was like, a Scarf would help tremendously. Because you're the fastest mon on my team since dropping Alakazam. With 115 in speed, base speed, I'm pretty sure 115, I could be wrong, yep, you're 115, and a Skull is gonna hurt, and I was like, okay, a Scarf, but I can't really switch out, you know, I can't like Volt switch out, U-turn, it doesn't get any of those, I don't think, yeah, no, it doesn't, gets Cosmic Power, wow, I didn't know, gets Cosmic Power, you get like Hypnosis? Why don't you get something? I don't understand how some mons get Dream Eater. I'm just kind of looking at this point, but I don't understand how some mons get Dream Eater but don't have things to put Pokemon to sleep with. Like, they don't have... It has Nightmare, Dream Eater, but can't put a Pokemon to sleep. Like, sense made none. That makes zero sense. But anyway, rocking out with Thunderbolt, Rapid Spin, Scald, and Ice Beam. Now I almost rocked Dazzling Gleam, but then I realized, yeah, that'd be stupid with all those, with a Poison type, 2 Fire types there. It was literally for the Latios, and then I realized I have Ice Beam, so that's all that works out in the end. Thunderbolt is there for the Volcanion, like we did plan for last week. Scald is there for the Darmanitan. Nidoqueen, want to get a burn on. Oh man, if we can burn the Darmanitan, I will be ecstatic off a Scald from either Starmie or my boy Tien. Oh my gosh, Peach or Tien, you need to come through. Now, we're rocking 252 special attack, max speed, timid nature, 4 in special defense. We want to hit hard. This is the whole point, is to hit hard. The only reason I'm rocking rapid spin is just in case we get up rock. But this Peach is literally just hit as hard as you can. Scald, burn something, Ice Beam, hit the Latios. Make sure it does like 56%, so if we're recover battling, I'm gonna win the battle in the long run. Scald, burn it, Thunderbolt, I don't care, just kill something. Like, man, Volcanion, hit it with a Thunderbolt. I want to kill that thing. Celebi, hit it with an Ice Beam. I don't care. Scald, hit that Terrakion. Burn the Terrakion. Like, I want to burn stuff. Armaldo, hit it with a Scald. I don't care. Burn it. I just want to burn stuff. Scald is here for burns. Because if I can burn the Darmanitan, even if I don't kill and I just burn it, oh, it's useless. It's useless. It can't touch Venusaur. It'll do like 40-something% to Venusaur. Sleep Powder, Leech Seed, Protect, Recover, and all that damage. Sludge Bomb, Rip. So if I can burn it, Venusaur literally walls it. Honestly, it does like 40-something%. And he'll be doing damage to himself the entire time with Flare Blitz. Now, Mr. MVP himself, Zeus 2.0. You knew he was coming. It's just a matter of how he was coming this week. I contemplated all items this week. Every item that you could think of running on a Zeus 2.0, I attempted to run. Now, as I'm sitting here thinking about it, I did want to run leftovers, but I literally was like, okay, I can run Specs this week, but there's too many switch-ins in Mega Manectric and Nidoqueen to a Thunderbolt. That could be scary. And Latios. That could be scary. Or Celebi even. It could be scary. Alright, what about a Scarf? You know, to outspeed the Darmanitan. Alright, still that contemplate, okay, there's too many of that things that can switch into a Darn Thunderbolt on his team. Okay, what about maybe Life Orb again? Double Dance Life Orb. I was thinking Nasty Plot, regular, or Agility Life Orb. So no Nasty Plot, but then I was calculating stuff and I realized I really need a Nasty Plot to murder that Celebi, or the Nasty Plot to murder Celebi and Latios. So that's gonna come in handy. And if I get an Agility up, that means I outspeed the Darmanitan with a Scarf, which would be fantastic. That's why we're not timid, we're max speed though. I can outspeed a Scarf Darmanitan. If I get one Agility up, actually his whole team will be outsped and we can body everything from there. So I opted into Leftovers, because even with the Life Orb, nothing was really changing too much. Like, it was either going from like 100% after Nasty Plot to like 125, which really doesn't matter, or like 80%, or like 60% to 80% after Nasty Plot, or something stupid like that. The only Mon that we have to trip about when we have Zeus, as soon as the Nidoqueen is gone, Zeus 2.0 Rex House. If I can get an Agility and 2 Nasty Plots up, I sweep. But if I can get rid of the Nidoqueen and just get one of each up, I sweep. So there's absolutely no way that we don't sweep in that situation. But we got to get rid of the Nidoqueen. If he does not bring the Nidoqueen, oh my gosh, you guys have no idea. I'm gonna be so ecstatic. He just needs. I know he's bringing the Nidoqueen. I know he's bringing the Darmanitan, and I know he's bringing the Mega Manectric. Those 3 Pokemon are so vital to his team. Those 3 are so vital because he has to get rocks up, and they hit my team so hard. But Thunderbolt, Nasty Plot, Agility, Dark Pulse, Volt Absorb is his ability, Leftover Holding, Modest Nature, 252 in Special Attack, 252 in Speed, and 4 in HP. It's gonna be a tough battle. Not gonna lie. Last week was a good battle. I had a better advantage there, but I messed up. Honestly, I misclicked turn 1. You know, I definitely was being outplayed in the battle, so that didn't help me at all. But I think that with this, we can win this battle and stay undefeated. This is a division battle, so this one's really important. It's really important for us to win this battle. I think just our division games really at this point are important. Our outside division games aren't as important, but this one is so important because this team is winless. I'm pretty sure we're still in the hunt, or the playoff picture, even with a loss here. Because we'll go 2-1. But I won't trip about playoffs because my schedule looks pretty scary after, like, in the literally like last 4 games, I have to play. Where am I? I have to play Arizona again. I'm sorry, last 5 weeks are the scariest to me. Actually, my second half of the season is way scary to me. Like, I have Arizona, which is a winless team right now. No offense, he lost like 1-0 and like 2-0 or something like that. Like, they weren't 6-0s or something like that. So I think, but as of right now, you know, he might be a little discouraged. So who knows? But again, anyone can win a battle. Honestly, Arizona has the best chance. He has a good chance of winning this battle because his team matchup is so scary. He has such a good team. Man. So Arizona. Then we have the Sydney Shiftrys, who actually are doing pretty well. I think they got the Chestnut sweep. I'm pretty sure that's Richmond. After that, we have to play the Aberdeen Azels, which is a division battle. Then we have to play Detroit Manetrix, coached by Lucky Lad, who's actually winless this season, and he's such a good battler to me. He's proven himself to be a great battler, and he's winless so far, which really shocks me. No, that's not who we play. We play Detroit. We're playing the Detroit Darkrai, I'm pretty sure. Or Soul Galileos. We play the Soul Galileos, which we've been doing trade talks with. So we gotta battle them. We did trade with them, and then we gotta battle Richmond, who did the Chestnut sweep. Then we gotta play Tyler. Sensei Tyler. Then we got Arizona again. Then we have Dallas Manetrix, coached by Lucky Lad. Then we have Providence and Aberdeen. So we have, out of our last 4 weeks, we have 3 of them as divisions. So that's going to be tough. But I think that we can pull through and actually win a couple games. But I just want to recap really quick as we are, oh my gosh, long team prep. We have Herbivore with Leech Seed, Sleep Powder, Sludge Bomb, and Protect. Leatherhead out here with Stealth Rock, Knockoff, Earthquake, and Roar. TN, Rock and Recover, Earth Power, Scald, and Ice Beam. And then Just Do It. Victini with V-Create, Zen Headbutt, U-Turn, Bold Strike. Peach, our Starmie, Assault Vest, Rapid Spin, Skull, Thunderbolt, Ice Beam. Zeus 2.0, MVP of the season, MVP right now, leading the candidate and everything. He's just rolling through. We need him to come through. So T-Bolt, Nasty Plot, Agility, Dark Pulse. With that, I'm going to hop up out of here. Thank you so much for watching. To the Nation from the Noiver Nation. Kill that outro.